Not a repaint. This new Target Exclusive Mystique isn't just a copy of the Walgreens version you know. In this review, I'll put her side by side with the Walgreens Exclusive and Animated Series Mystique to see where she really stands in the collection. I thought this Mystique would easily replace the Walgreens version, but there's a catch you probably didn't see coming. The first instinct is to compare this Target Exclusive Mystique with the 2019 Walgreens Exclusive. At first glance, they share the same head sculpt. Yes, the classic Jennifer Aniston Friends racial hairstyle. But there are updates. The skull is now light brown instead of silver, and we get pinless double jointed elbows and pinless double jointed knees. The shade of blue skin is different, but the real difference show up in the torso. From the front, they look nearly identical, but the Target Exclusive Mystique has a backless costume with two peg holes, while the Walgreens has the more classic early 80s look with just one peg hole. Next up, comparing the 2022 X-Men Animated Series Mystique, the torso matches with two peg holes. So, this is a repaint of the Animated Series Mystique. And honestly, I don't like it. Hasbro already updated the pinless arms and legs, so why not go all in? A Phoenix body, or if you want some cake, the Gamerverse Psylocke body could deliver better articulation with an ab crunch, also with an upper torso swivel, and a butterfly joint. Although the Gamerverse Psylocke has better butterfly joints. Despite of that, the Target Exclusive Mystique is an upgrade. Well, sort of. Later, I will take a closer look at the figure and determine if she can replace the Walgreens Exclusive Mystique. The Animated Series Mystique does not have the racial hairstyle like the Walgreens Exclusive. It's a bit different in terms of mode and there is no shading. All three Marvel Legends Mystique have painted on one-piece white bikini costume. The sash is still plastic, so when you try to get Mystique to sitting or crouching poses, the skull belt magically elevates. The skull belt has a metallic gold paint but of a different shade compared to the Walgreens Exclusive. Finally, the 2025 Mystique comes with more realistic looking weapons. The 2019 figure had some odd gold weapons, but I'm okay with the long rifle. The X-Men Animated Series Mystique also comes with two weapons, a rifle and a gun, which is less realistic and is just a reuse of existing guns from the Marvel Legends, Blue Deadpool or one of those soldiers. In terms of hands, only the Walgreens Exclusive Mystique comes with a pair of weapon holding hands. The other two Mystiques comes with an alternate pair of open palm hands. A total of 4 hands for the Target Exclusive Mystique and the False Exclusive Mystique. The 2019 Walgreens has only 2 hands, but it does come with 2 additional head sculpts. Both Rogue Transforming Mystique head and Lilandra head can fit on the new 2025 Target Exclusive Mystique body. I also tried the new Black Queen Jean Grey head on the Walgreens Mystique body and it actually holds well. I hope you found the review helpful so far. If you do, please smash that new hype button. The hype button is worth probably 10 times a like, so it would really help in recommending my review to other collectors. And I hope you can share it as well. Please subscribe as well so you don't miss the next Marvel Legends review I will be making. For places where the figures in this review might still be available, I left some links in the description below. The Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Men Retro Mystique is a Target exclusive.
I'm Tigernaut!
The Target exclusive Marvel Legends Mystique comes with 2 head sculpts, one Mystique head and one Black Queen Jean Grey. And the only reason why I think Hasbro chose the Black Queen is because they share the same color of hair. Both are redhead, and the paint wash is very similar between the two. There are some dark washes to highlight the sculpt of their hair. This is the first inkjet printed head sculpt of Mystique, and in my opinion, it's a nice to have. It is surely an upgrade, but I'm okay with the old Walgreens exclusive head. The dark wash does highlight the sculpt of her face, but again, it's just a nice to have. Same is true for the hair. It's a nice to have a updated the racial haircut with dark washes. Notice that crack-like marks on her hair. It's the same crack spot in the old Walgreens exclusive. So this is the same hair, just painted differently. It would have been nice if Hasbro sculpted the details of her one-piece white bikini, but they did upgrade her gloves. There is a bicep cut there for a bicep swivel. Unfortunately, the figure I got has this mark right here on her shoulders. It's not a tattoo. I'm not sure what it exactly it is. Same is true for the other side. It's like glue that dried up, excess glue. I did say in the intro there is something I wasn't expecting, and this is the one. The big holes on top of her shoulders. Those holes are not present in the older Mystique. Probably this arm is a reuse from something with a shoulder pad. I do appreciate the upgrade with a bicep swivel and double jointed pinless elbows, which actually provides a seamless look, but the holes on the shoulder, it really doesn't look good, Hasbro. In the comments below, let me know, are you okay with holes on the shoulders but pinless double jointed elbows with a hidden bicep swivel? Then again, at the back, there are two holes. This torso is a reuse of one of the older torsos. Here is the Age of Apocalypse Rogue, which has something attached to the first hole near the neck. It's like a neck piece. So if I try to remove this neck piece of Rogue, it will reveal that this one has a hole as well to hold it in place, just the same as the new retro Mystique. But it should not be a problem because most collectors display their figures facing forward, so nobody can see that back. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Nicely painted gold skulls, but it does limit the articulation as usual. If you have an old Mystique, you know this, but you can bend it a bit. Mystique is supposed to be agile and she doesn't have a waist swivel or a ab crunch. I wish Hasbro updated it, but again, this is an exclusive figure, so expect only minor updates. She doesn't have a boot cut for her boots, and that boot is painted on. The second head sculpt is an inkjet printed version of the Black Queen Jean Grey from the Hellfire box set. It does look kinda loose on this body, but it's really difficult to remove the old head though, so this one's better. The old head is attached now to the Target Exclusive Mystique body. And side by side, you can see there is subtle difference. I like the older head actually compared to the newer one. The newer one does add realism, especially with the inkjet printed eyes, but I still don't mind the old one. Since Hasbro used a different artist for the new head sculpt, the skin tone won't match the body of the old Hellfire box set Black Queen Jean Grey. Let me know in the comments below, is this a good new head sculpt even if the skin tone does not match the old body, or should Hasbro included a different head? The Target Exclusive Mystique comes with a pair of open palm expressive hands. These hands can hinge forward and back. They're not symmetrical, the reused hands from other figures. For a grand total of 4 hands, she comes with a pair of weapon holding hands, the trigger finger type. This hand can hinge forward and back, while the other hand hinges differently. It hinges up and down. It's the same set of hands that came with the older Mystiques that I compared a while ago. These weapons I really appreciate because they are good looking guns. This one is all black, but it does have a hole so you can plug in some effects. Later I will show you some. The other weapon she comes with is a longer rifle, and this time Hasbro actually painted the magazine where the bullets of this rifle is in. Although the paint is somewhat bleeding in some areas, you can see there's the black parts exposed. Here are the blast effects from Phantom X. You can use also the ones that came with Black Widow. I assume it was red, but this one is all orange. Also included with Phantom X was some smoke effects. Again, Black Widow has the same type of effects and you can attach it. I've done a lot of head swaps and Kitbash in this review, surprisingly, so let's add a few more using some slide effects. Here is some yellow blast effects. If you found the head swaps and Kitbash useful, hope you hit that hype button. The new Marvel Legends Mystique Target Exclusive action figure stands 15.4 centimeters or 6 inches tall. According to the Infiltrating Heart, Raven stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, so this is just about right for a 6-inch scale figure. 6-inch scale Marvel Legends size comparison with the rest of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants / Freedom Force. Spiral from the Freedom Force, Destiny, Blob, Avalanche, and Pyro. Does inkjet printing means better? So here is Emma Frost, Hellfire Club, with the astonishing X-Men head sculpt, which is inkjet printed. Next is Sebastian Shaw, Mastermind, and the Black Queen with a new inkjet printed head, Jean Grey. The Darkholme family, Destiny, Mystique, Evil Mutants Rogue, and Nightcrawler. Spider-Man comparison, Secret Wars Spider-Man, which is slightly shorter than the Maximum Series Spider-Man. For a muscular female body mold, the Phoenix body mold, Jean Grey X-Factor, and we have the teenage body mold, X-23. Some of my Gamerverse favorites so far, Psylocke and Omega Red. Since in Australia she was listed as the X-Men 97 Mystique, here she is with the rest of the X-Men 97. Wolverine, Rogue, Nightcrawler, and Cyclops. For a 1/12 scale size comparison, brown costume Wolverine and Daredevil, both from Medicom Toy Mafex. Deadly Ladies by the Deadly Partnership of Executive Replicas and Loose Collector. Crusade Comics She, and Dynamite Comics Red Sonja. Pinoy Pride by Loose Collector and Halimau Sculptures, Darna. And from the new Burning Hammer line, Master Wee Lee. For some 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale size comparison, Marvel Legends Sabretooth and the Marvel Select Sabretooth. Which version of Raven's Lover works well? Let me know in the comments below. 6-inch scale Marvel celebrating 80 years Hulk, and the Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Immortal Hulk or the Rampaging Hulk. The new Target exclusive Marvel Legends Mystique comes in a retro card back packaging, art by David Nakayama, on top the Uncanny X-Men. You can see the figure with all of her accessories. At the back is a short read up, pause it right now if you want to have a read. Here is some warning, legalities, and the barcode. Hasbro encourages recycling of packaging. For articulation, her head can move from side to side, can tilt a little, can look down really well, cannot look up because of her hair, extend that far to a full 360 right here. She has a hidden bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows, and her wrist can swivel and can hinge forward and back. For this one, she has an upper torso swivel. She cannot crunch that much forward. She can crunch backward really well. She does not have a waist swivel, can do a split, upper thigh swivel right here, double jointed pinless knees, can kick far back, kick forward. She has an ankle rocker and the feet can hinge forward and back. My final thoughts on the Uncanny X-Men Retro Marvel Legends Mystique, a Target exclusive. We've seen upgrades, the inkjet printing and the pinless joints, and better weapons. But as I pointed out in detail in this review, there are compromises in the design. What stands out the most is that Mystique has never had a true general release. 2019 Walgreens, 2022 Pulse exclusive, and now a Target exclusive. She's always been locked behind exclusives. That makes this figure feel more like a second chance for collectors missing a comic book inspired figure of Mystique. The real question is, when Hasbro finally gives her a general release that's available for everyone, will they update her body mode to match her character profile? Until then, this is the version that we have. And does she deserve a spot on your X-Men shelf? That's for you to decide. And I hope you would decide to hype this review. And also check out my other reviews showcasing my Marvel Legends X-Men collection. Link on the top right corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review useful. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more reviews coming up, mostly X-Men related, and let your friends know as well by sharing this review. I hope to see you in the next one.